Okay, everyone. First you're gonna open up your picture. You're gonna go on Image, Adjustment, and Levels, and you're gonna pull down the middle curve and also the highlights curve, which is the one to the right. And you can basically do this how much you ever want to. It depends on your picture, really, what looks good. And then go on Image, Adjustment again, and Curves, which is right under Levels actually. And then you're gonna go on curves. You're gonna go down to blue, and you're gonna pull the blue shadows up to make the shadows appear blue. And using blue as a shadow is actually great if you want a pink picture, because it works real well with a pink highlight. And you're gonna actually go on red too and pull the red highlight up a bit, not too much. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make more focus and depth into the picture, and by doing this I go on mask, which is like far down on the left side. And first you're gonna select, then we're gonna push that little button, and we're gonna use a white brush. It's very important that I use a white brush actually, because that's the one that selects it, and black takes it away. It makes it red. So I'm just selecting the parts that I want to be in focus, which is basically just the flowers that already are in focus. And then we're gonna go on filter and sharpen and unsharp mask. Now the little picture up in the right corner is kind of a zoom in. You can use it if you want to. I use it sometimes. I did use it for this picture, but it shows on your actual picture too, so it's really not that needed. I recommend using the amount and not the radius. Radius can make it look kind of weird. And then you unselect it, and you're gonna want to select the background now and make the background more blurry, just to create even more depth into the picture, which makes almost all pictures more interesting and appealing to the eye. So then again I go on the mask thing and I choose the white brush and I draw on the background with my mouse to select what I want to be out of focus. And after that we're gonna want to click the unmask button again and go back up on filter, and then we're gonna go on blur, and Gaussian blur is the one with the odd name, just remember that. Now this is a bit too blurry, so I'm pulling it down just a bit. Alright. Now what I'm doing is I want to highlight some of my petals on these flowers. Still, you know, just highlighting, pushing things up front. And we're going to select new layer, and we're going to draw with white. This looks a bit freaky, but trust me, it's going to work great. You just draw on the petals that you want to look more appealing. And we're going to go on, you can use either overlay, I think, or soft light. I usually use soft light, but in this I actually used overlay, and I'm pulling the opacity down to around 50% or 40%. Now it looks a lot better actually. It looks a bit more dreamy. But this is kind of the point where I noticed that the background is just far too dark. It doesn't match with flowers at all. This is supposed to be a very soft pink cute picture, and we don't want dark blue in the background. So this is kind of, I went a bit wrong here, and I'm sorry about that. So you just have to bear with me. You can do it this way, but it's not gonna look good. So I tried making the backgrounds a bit more pink by going on image adjustment and then color balance. But as you can see, I kind of went out of control and decided to skip that step. Then went on the levels again, which is under image adjustment and levels. And just softening this up quite a lot actually. You can see it actually looks a lot better already. Now, I'm not sure if you can see this because it might be a real quality which I'm filming in. But part of the background is actually kind of corny. No, can you see that? This might not be a word, but it's kind of a mixture between blue and some horrid pink color, and it looks really bad actually. And if you want a professional picture, you don't want it to look like it's taken by a bad camera or something. So you're gonna go and select that, and you're gonna choose blur and Gaussian blur again, and you're gonna blur this quite a lot actually to get rid of that, but it won't matter besides the background already is blurred, you know. Now this is actually the finished picture unless you want to add some touch-ups, which I will show how to make like light reflections. And you're gonna go in your pencil and select a sharp pencil, and then you're gonna make it pretty big because my picture is pretty damn big. And just draw big circles wherever you want them to be, as you can see. And we're gonna go down on soft light. I'm trying some different one out, but soft light was the only one that actually worked for this. So soft light and soft light, come on, soft light now. Yeah, and then you're gonna pull down opacity. You can see it looks okay, you know, but I like the simpler version better, so I ended up taking that way. So this is our finished product. I'll post the before and after picture so you can see. And thank you for watching.